Jesse, welcome to the mix, man.
Hey, thank you.
Really
Thank you for having
great.
me.
Yeah, really great to hear you play last night. That was quite a set.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was nice working with Pat Braden and Anthony Savage.
An old pro, yeah, like Pat. And that crowd, lots of energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lots of craziness.
Yeah, right on. Well, listen, I want to start with who your relations are. Where are you from?
I'm from Bishop, just an hour outside of Yellowknife. I am Clinchon Dogger, and it's just a small northern town just outside of Yellowknife, just northwest.
Okay. Is that up near Ray?
That is Ray. Like
Okay.
it used to be called Ray.
Okay. Okay. Right on.
Yeah,
Right
Ray
on.
Edzo.
Okay. And that's not where you grew up, though.
That's where I grew up for the first part of my life, like up until I was 9 years old, and then I went south for like 8 years. Like I lived close to Red Deer in Alberta,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to school there, Southern experience, and then I came back to Yellowknife to finish my high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've really had the experience, I guess, of living in two worlds almost.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a half a heart of me that's back home here, and there's the other half that's down south, and I still have some friends there.
Yeah.
Like I still have some friends that I haven't talked to in a while, but I hope to get a hold of them
Yeah.
someday
Right on.
when I'm ready.
Right on. Right on. Yeah. I listened to the new album, and I think it seems like there's a lot of those two worlds reflected in that album, and coming home, that theme of coming home.
Absolutely. It's a lot of reflection of letting go and reconnecting with family and friends, and plus the album is a reflection of a friendship as well, like sitting around the fire,
Mhm.
like late at night, and then looking up at the stars.
Right on. Right on. Well, the North is a powerful place, eh?
Absolutely, it's a wonderful place. It's always going to be a home.
Yeah.
Yellowknife. Like I lived here now for quite a few years, and Yellowknife is a second home to me.
Right on.
I love it. Lots of friends.
Yeah. And you've got a little boy now too. here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Kai Mate. He's 1 and 3 months. He's a wild little wolf.
Well, tell us about the name Digawolf. Where does that come from?
Like it's actually Higa. Like is in my native language, like it means wolf, and it's just a name that I just adopted for stage presence and performances and stuff. Like it's not my real name, but like so you just have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's
Right
like Higa means wolf, so like I just put the two together.
Digawolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's great, and I think people are really starting to know you by that name now, as a performer.
I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. How about your musical relations? Who are you? Where did your music come from? Who are you related to musically?
How that came about? Hey, look at that. How that came about was my brother David Gowan. He published 2 albums ahead of me, and he came down to visit me down south when I was living down south, and he sang his new songs, and like I just fell in love with music like ever since then, and he taught me how to play.
Okay.
And my older brothers, like I got 5 older brothers who all play music, and I
Oh,
was
wow.
the last one that actually like started learning.
Okay.
So most of my brothers, they taught me how to play,
Yeah.
and Lawrence was the one, like I think, who like introduced me to Hendrix, um, um, and so my brother is a huge inspiration, and the rest of my brothers as well, and I look up to them,
Mhm.
and they love the Rolling Stones and the Beatles,
Mhm.
and I grew up around that, and also, but later on, like I started listening to like people like Tom Waits,
Sure.
and Roy Buchanan,
Mhm.
Santana.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I love his work.
Yeah,
and
great
I love
players, great players. And Tom Waits is kind of the one of the beautiful songwriters. I mean,
Yeah, like absolutely. Years before I started playing music, uh, somebody was throwing away a CD of Tom Waits. I'm like, hey, like, I'll have it. And I was like, I don't know, I was like really young, and yeah, like I was listening to Tom Waits Wave before I started playing like anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, originally, like I wanted to become an artist,
Mm-hmm.
painter, and I still love it. Like I still like to draw and paint and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
But rock and roll,
Yeah.
rock and roll, you
Well,
got me.
You're painting with words and with music, eh? With sound,
Absolutely.
I guess, eh?
Yeah, yeah, like, absolutely.
Yeah. You mentioned your brothers. You've got a beautiful song on the album called "The Trapper." Who's
Oh,
that
yeah.
about?
Oh, that's about my father. Yeah, that's my dad. Like it's an image. It's just like uh, small baby memories
Yeah.
of what I remember, and it's just hate and respect.
Yeah.
Like for your mom and dad.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
like it's important.
Yeah. Right on. Now, Pat's a veteran player from Yellowknife. What role has he played in your development?
Well, in 2005, when I released the Forest Fire, no, not the Forest Fire, the Earth is Crying album. Sorry, um, he was part of that project, and he was very like, helpful, and he was basically pretty much watching me and grow like as a musician here in town. And he's still like an inspiration. Like he's still one of those kind of people who got your back always,
Right on.
and who looks out for you.
Right on.
And
Yeah.
and he's one of the best musicians in the North. And
Yeah.
I'm glad to be
Right on.
working with him.
I think last night you guys had one another's back at one point. I think you were
Oh,
back to back there. Right?
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun, and sometimes you get excited.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It was all cool. I mean, that crowd, they were really revved up by that French band just before you. How is it to come out? Have you played in that situation before where the crowd's already up and you're coming out and having to play to a crowd that's already up?
Well, it's a lot of pressure, especially if you're going to be doing the same thing, and to be like opening up for Sam Roberts. It's just one of those like, oh man, like, you gotta keep that, you gotta keep that audience going crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam Roberts is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him.
Well,
in the back.
you guys really pulled it off last night. It was a very high energy set, and I thought people reacted well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We've got it all on tape. We'll show it to you.
Oh no, evidence. It's not true.
Well, Jesse, it's real pleasure, man.
Oh man, pleasure is mine. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Okay. Here with Jesse James, Digawolf in Yellowknife on the mix.